Welcome to another episode of Behind the Grind. Joining us today is UFC coach Mark Henry. How's it going, Mark?
Good. How you doing, my friend?
Not too bad. So to start off the show, can you tell us a little bit about how you started coaching?
Coaching, my son was wrestling, and he was wrestling with a close friend of mine, Rivera, who was Frankie's coach coming up when it was in 8th grade, and I was helping him, and, a really good friend of his, and helping him throughout his collegiate career with wrestling also, and my son was wrestling, doing classes. Frankie would also help out the kids in classes and give tips and stuff, and Steve had asked me to pass Frankie, which I declined at the time because I just wanted to watch my son wrestle. Because Steve's place is one of the best places on the East Coast, and most everybody's ranked in this division. So I wanted to watch and and make sure he was okay because his weight class was pretty stacked.
So I hear you have a background in boxing. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I boxed growing up. I started at a young age, and did home gloves, and I joined the Army to get on the U.S. Army team because at the time the head coach was Coach Adams. He was the coach of the U.S. Olympic team, and I knew that it was the Army had an amazing boxing program where they competed all year round regularly, and and fought against every country, and so I wanted to be part of that, which I was blessed I was able to be.
That's awesome. I know boxing's not an easy sport since I actually trained myself. So, can you name some of the fighters you actually coach?
I'm sorry, what's that, buddy?
Can you name some of the fighters you actually coach?
Boxing? No, I really didn't do anybody boxing. I had one guy, I put him in the gloves, he wound up winning. Max Bohannon was basically the only guy doing boxing. I started out with Frankie, was pretty much my first guy that I ever trained. I never really held pads for anybody, and Frankie was kind of my first guy. So, I really didn't know too much about MMA at all. I just really knew about boxing. I used to change the channels and, see it a couple times, but I used to see ground, so I would always change the channel if I didn't understand, guys on the other ground. It seemed pretty boring to me until, I learned watching Ricardo Almeida and seeing, how cool it could be. Wow, this guy's close to a guillotine. This guy's close to a rear naked choke, and until you understand it more. So, that's when I, started to learn more about MMA. And also when Frankie wound up losing to Gray, I got a little steamed and wanted to learn more and understand it more to help him out.
Right on. So, what I meant for that last paragraph there, what fighters do you actually coach in MMA?
No, we got a lot of great people. A lot of them are doing amazing. They really push each other all right. Girls, we're even stacked. We have 115, Claudia Guerrero. We have pretty much Kate who's close to a title fight at 125. It's Jared Eubanks, who's fighting in a couple weeks in Mexico, who's ranked. And then 135ers, when you see, we have Timur Valens. He's fought PFL, ECB. He's an amazing fighter. He should be in the UFC. I believe he's one of the top bantamweights in the world right now. Saeed Nurmagomedov, he's a 135er. I believe he's ranked right now in the UFC. We have Frankie Edgar, new 135er. I don't know if anybody knows that guy, 135. And Marlon Moraes, who just fought for the title at 35. 145, we have Zabit Magomed Sharipov. We have his brother at 155, Hassan. At 155, Eddie Alvarez, who's beat just about everybody that was a champion in every organization. Corey Anderson, who's ranked, he was 8 or ranked 5, I don't know where he's at now, he's about to fight. Johnny Walker in New York, Madison Square Garden. Ramazan, who was just in the Contender Series and won. I believe he's 6-0 right now. Saeed Maga, who's really good. He's ACB champ. So we got a few guys I might be forgetting some now, but we have a lot of really good guys.
Just a few. So, do you actually work full time aside from coaching?
No, but I have a pizzeria. In fact, that's why I'm a little late on the call today. I'm also building. I bought a building and kind of ground up, making it and turning it into another pizzeria. So I'll train somewhere in the morning, go to my pizzeria, and come back, train some more guys. This morning was at sparring, so that's pretty much how it works.
You got a busy schedule there, coach. What would you say the most difficult thing about being a coach would be, and what would you say is the best thing?
The most difficult being a coach, definitely the number one is when someone loses. Seeing their kid cry or seeing their wife upset. It's really hard, and you start to blame yourself a little bit. So that's definitely the toughest thing. And I feel that the wins are great, but the losses feel so much worse than the wins. So that's the only thing that stinks sometimes. And then you're on the plane coming back from Philippines or Japan or somewhere or Brazil and saying, should have called this, should have called that move, should have called this move. So that's probably a tough spot.
How do you feel watching a fighter that you've trained for so long fight in the octagon?
How do I feel? Oh, it's awesome. I can't compete anymore. I'm up there at the age of 51. So, the biggest thing with me is I love to compete. And I can't anymore. So it's awesome. It's kind of like a piece of you is in there that can compete. And, it's amazing, too, when when you're walking, in front of 20,000 or 60,000 or 15,000 people, and it's a totally different sport. So the other person wants to take you out. They want, you've been working. Everybody thinks it's about that fight, but it's 2 to 3 months of game planning and watching film and doing countless rounds of sparring and going through sparring and so on and so forth. The blood, the sweat, the tears, the good days and the bad days. So it's a lot more goes into it than just that night. So at that one night that it all comes to fruition, there's a lot that the fighter, and the whole team and their sparring partners and their husbands, their wives, their girlfriends, boyfriends have put into it, kids. That's
Mm-hmm.
a lot goes into it. So that night it's important.
Can you tell us a little bit about your family? Are any of your kids into boxing or MMA?
I'm sorry, what's that, buddy?
Can you tell us a little bit about your family? Are any of them into boxing or MMA?
Yeah, my son does jiu-jitsu. My daughter, Selena, she did jiu-jitsu. My son did jiu-jitsu at a young age. Ricardo, he wanted to fight badly, but I wouldn't let him. I didn't want him to get kicked in the head or hit in the head. He goes to USC right now, really good school, in business school over there. And my daughter is going into her first year of college. She's leaving tomorrow, in fact, which is going to break my heart. And, my wife's awesome. When I'm away at the fights, she'll help out the pizzeria. So, beyond blessed that, I have an amazing family. I have an amazing God and Jesus that we all follow and takes watches after us. So, there's nothing I can complain about. But, beyond blessed and the fighters that I have that, I don't know why they picked me, but they picked me and let me sit in the back seat and watch them do their thing.
Right on. In your eyes, what would you say the most memorable moment of your coaching career would be so far?
Will probably be Frankie when he beat Sean Shirk. Was probably my best moment. He was, at that time, Sean Shirk was supposed to be just a stepping stone for Frankie. He was just supposed to blow through Frankie and fight for the title again. And, it was supposed to be a foregone conclusion. But for us, it was, does Frankie belong or does he not belong? Is he going to be known as a guy that beats him and fights for the title, or is he going to be known as just a guy that kind of was a stepping stone or, somebody to fight to get up to? And Frankie, beat him dominated him for 3 rounds, and it was kind of the first time that he stood a little bit too and became an all-around mixed martial artist, because we knew, that you just can't wrestle everybody like that, like Ray Maynard. You're going to need to do everything. And it was kind of the day that, he became an amazing mixed martial artist and knew he was going to be a legend and one of the best. So that's probably my favorite moment.
As always, where can we find you on social media, and is there anyone you would like to give a quick shout out to? The stage is all yours, Coach.
Just Jesus for just putting the people around me that He has, and with fighters who just I'm just blessed. Like I said, that they somehow pick me and they let me hang out in the back seat and just watch what they do and let me go along for the ride. These guys are, anybody could look good in a Ferrari. I'm just blessed that each one is so special to me. Each one has an amazing family and kids, and it's awesome being part of it, taking the ride with them around the world 20 times over.
Last but not least, I'd like to thank you for the time, and hopefully we can do it again soon.
Thanks so much, bro. I
No
really
problem.
appreciate it, man. Have an awesome day, man.
You too, Coach. All right,
All right,
peace.
buddy. God bless.
You too. This video is brought to you by Cracker Jack Stadium, located on 620 Niagara Street, Welland, Ontario. First of all, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Brad Noyes. This video wouldn't be possible without you. For more information, you can visit their website at crackerjackstadium.com, email them at cars@crackerjackstadium, or even call their number at 289-820-5453. Once again, that's 289-820-5453. If you're interested in sponsoring the podcast, you can send me an email at behindthegrind905@gmail.com, or even send me a direct message on Instagram at behindthegrindofficial. We'll see you guys on the next episode of Behind the Grind. Peace.